in this biatch. Yeah, gonna make sure real quick. Cream is going okay. 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 Testing, testing, 1, 2, 3. This how we do it. You testing, 1, 2, 3. This how we do it. You testing, 1, 2, 3. This. Sorry about the echo. I was about to piss me the fuck off. Level 23. I feel like we can get that bitch up though. Oh, I found my other remote. Ooh. One for the kids' room. Alright. Damn. Are you mad? I seen you move.
I've always said that travel broadens the mind.
Huh. I figured that shit out. Ooh, 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 ooh. The stutter. The stutter. What the fuck is going on today? That was fucking weird. Should this be closer? Should this be farther? I don't know. What the fuck? Oh, hell no. Imagine that motherfucker just coming in, fucking me up, bro. On this way. Down yonder. That doesn't go together. Can't stop sprinting. Wave to me. Yep. I ain't got no flaws, so please don't bring your hope around me. It's been a few days since I've gotten in here. I ain't got no flaws. Look at that. Ooh. Ooh. Tried it. Whoa, 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 whoa. I can't see. You think this is D-Pawn? You know what I'm talking about. D-Pawn.
Suppose he's worth a look.
Is Highwing all right? Natty told me what the two of you did.
Oh, that's Poppy. Oh.
Highwing's fine. I'm keeping an eye on her. She's safe, Poppy, I promise.
Good. Whatever the poachers are up to, I want Highwing far from
I changed
it.
my guy's
You
look
said
a
you had
little bit.
news about the poachers, and that some of it had to do with me.
It did. I overheard them talking in the Hogshead, and did you know that they have orders from Victor Rookwood to capture you on sight? Does this have anything to do with Rookwood and Harlow coming for you in the Three Broomsticks after the troll attack?
It does, somewhat. But at the moment, I'm more concerned about what else you heard the poachers are up to.
Fair enough. But I hope you'll let me know if I can be of help, especially after what you did for Highwing. Does the name Horntail Hall mean anything to you?
I'm afraid not. Why? What is it?
The poacher's best kept secret, apparently. The name came up twice, but they never went into detail. I also overheard one of them bragging about all the gold they're making, at the expense of innocent creatures, undoubtedly. The poachers spoke of this area, and I thought if we searched around a bit, it might give us clues as to what they're doing. If you ever meet my gran, this trip never happened.
Not to worry, Poppy. If I ever meet your gran, I shall not speak a word of this.
I normally tell her everything. She might be my best friend after Highwing, but she knows how I feel about the poachers.
After Highwing.
I think she worries I'll do something ill-advised.
Will.
Whatever gave her that idea?
This way.
Go, man. I want some more dark art spells, damn it. Ooh.
A centaur. Tread carefully.
I was waiting to meet these motherfuckers, bro.
An
Yeah.
entire castle to roam, yet you choose to wander here.
What's up, bro?
Please, we don't want any trouble. We're simply passing through.
Do you take us for fools? That we do not notice more and more of your kind around here, in league with the poachers?
We aren't involved with them. If anything, we want to see them stopped.
I hope for your sake that is true. Our kind is swiftly losing patience with the poachers and those they work with.
Better shut your ass up before I throw you in this book bag.
He was certainly a charmer.
That could have gone worse. Centaurs aren't exactly fans of wizard kind, and the poachers aren't helping matters.
But why would he think that we had anything to do with poachers?
I did notice the poachers talking with a few villagers in Hogsmeade. I'm not sure why. Perhaps that's why the centaurs are suspicious.
Why, they ain't going into Hogsmeade.
That's the third time I've seen a dugbog behave that violently.
It seems that a lot of beasts have been more aggressive than usual lately.
I've noticed that too. It's almost like there's something in the water.
You got me fucked up. I'm not going in there.
This is odd.
What is it?
Not entirely sure, but look around. If the poachers were here,
Revelio.
we can find out why.
He's strange.
Pelt. Still smoking. They can't have been gone long.
Get that bag. Get that bag. Some of what's in that bag.
This is goblin metal. Seems out of place in a poacher camp. I should tell Poppy about it. Why wouldn't they take their cages with them when they left?
Anything interesting?
Poachers were here. All sorts of evidence. But I found something else. It's goblin made.
I found goblin armor. Let's keep searching, but carefully. Merlin only knows what's going on here. I don't have a good feeling about this.
Excuse me.
How do goblin and poacher interests align?
Brand rock. They ain't just.
Down there.
Definitely poachers. No creatures, though. So what are they doing out here?
Let's take a closer look.
They won't be happy to see us. Should we use disillusionment? Or perhaps a less discreet approach?
Hard to say from up here. Let's get a better lay of the land.
That's it. I bet it's the word.
They come after me. I'll stick 'em.
Ah, but a purse made of unicorn skin. That fetches a few guineas.
Now, no one hides from me! I'll shot you like a streamer!
Was that the best of your? Whoever the knacker.
Arrest
Let me
them!
out.
Exactly! Back some more! Stop sitting around like a...
Let me out.
Ha! See if you could bring those.
You'll feel that.
Damn!
Ah, there you
Arrest them.
Production.
What have you done?
Potato!
Expelliarmus! Confringo!
Leviosa!
Miserable weed.
Bombarda!
Merlin, you'd think they were guarding the Minister for Magic himself. What is going on here?
Revenge. Only one way to find.
Repair him. This girl come in handy for the show.
Revelio.
Hold up, I want everything of what y'all got. Give me my cut. Give me my cut. My bad, Poppy. I mean to get caught up in that.
What in Merlin's name?
Are those dragons?
Are they dragon fighting? I want the blue one.
It's a dragon fighting ring. This is Hauntel Hall.
The name makes sense now, and the secrecy.
No wonder the poachers were in Hogsmeade so much. Likely taking bets and spreading the word, given how crowded it is here. How could they possibly enjoy this? The centaurs have every right to be disgusted with wizard kind. There must be more dragons here. The poachers are far too greedy to run a fighting ring with only 2 dragons. We should take advantage of most eyes being
Can
on
I
the fight
ride
and
one,
look
though?
around. But be discreet. You especially can't afford to be spotted.
A more hushed approach is likely wise.
Don't know what Victor was sinking straight in the
Revelio.
Damn.
Have you heard from your family? Has either of your brothers come round to our way of thinking?
Hold up. Let's see. Hold up. This disillusionment. Let me see. I not have any. Who would do not? All right, then.
Join us.
Nah, they say we go too far. The violence isn't going to get us what we want. I say, if every last wizard is run through with a blade, then violence is going to get me for a son. Running home.
Incendio.
Ow. Give me all that. All of it. I want it all. And I want it all bad. I don't know nothing about that.
Revelio.
That little... Damn.
Did you hear those goblins? Ramrock and the poachers must be working together.
Poppy, something's going on behind you.
What's going on down there? They must have only just captured her. She's putting up quite the fight.
Not a fair one, though. Not with her chained up like that.
Let's even her odds, shall we? Look, they've got a dragon egg. Hebridean from the looks of it. We can't leave it here, not with the plans they likely have for it.
Oh, give me the coin. Fuck that dragon. Just playing.
Hello, Hamora.
Hello, Hamora. Oh, my back is fucked up.
All right, I have the egg.
Ready. The element of surprise will only buy us a few seconds.
Let's make them count.
Careful! Ragdoll will want his dragon intact!
Someone messing about.
This should not be as easy as it is.
Show yourself. Is that you, Roland? You're the one we're looking for, and you brought a friend. Potato! Oh, careful.
I'll check your pockets after you're dead.
Number up wide, coming back this way.
What have you done? Stop. Ridiculous. What has to defend oneself against the blood?
Redstone and then Accio.
Is that the best you can do?
Where'd it go?
We don't have time. We need to free her now before more show up.
He's badass. Wait. Let's chill out.
Incendio.
That's low-key trash though, because when I use Incendio, that shit only does a ring around me.
This way.
That was a Hebridean black.
I'm guessing the egg we have belongs to that dragon.
I'm not giving it
I
back.
don't think she knew they had her egg. She wouldn't have left without it.
What now? She didn't exactly leave us a calling card.
I don't know. Nothing about this day was expected. Not the goblins, and definitely not the fighting ring. The last thing I planned on was a dragon egg. And the poachers saw us, which cannot be good.
Since the dragon we freed flew off, does that mean we get to keep the egg?
I'd much rather we have it than the poachers, at least for now. But I don't think we should keep it indefinitely. It'll be hard hiding something like this from Professor Weasley for long.
Should we expect trouble from the poachers, given the trouble we just caused?
It'd be foolish not to expect it. They're not a forgiving lot. I'm sorry to say that you likely have a larger target on your back now because of what we just did.
I don't
We aren't
give
helping
a
ourselves
fuck.
standing here. Let's get to safety. We can sort this out later.
You're right. If there's anything the poachers are good at, it's tracking their prey. And right now, we're it. Be careful, won't you? I shall see you back at the castle.
You'll be good out here, puppy. Puppy.
It's time you learned the transformation spell. After you've completed the required tasks, which I'm certain will prove useful in finishing your field guide,
Collect the field guide page from the book.
my class to learn the new spell. Afterwards, we will discuss your progress thus far in the term.
You hear that? Oh, what? You want me to swim in this fucking water with that big ass squid floating around? Oh.
Revelio.
fast, bro.
So this is the underground harbor. Revelio.
Where the fuck? That don't make no goddamn sense though.
So this is the underground harbor.
Oh, I see you, bitch.
Revelio.
My mother would like to speak with me. I believe she has learned about some of what we've been up to. I'm hoping she may be easier on me if you are there.
That book Professor Weasley asked me to...
It may finally be safe since we rescued the dragon from Horntail Hall.
Revelio.
Looking for the book Intermediate Transfiguration.
Professor Weasley asked me to, get something from that book. May I have it?
Did she now? I'll give you this book if you humor me by answering a few questions from my quiz.
Quiz?
Some people call
Better
bits
give me
of
that.
knowledge trivia. I would argue that no knowledge is trivial. Hence, I have created a small quiz, just for fun, focusing mainly on the lore of the wizarding world. None of the other students will try it, no matter how many times I ask. They all say they have enough with schoolwork. Ugh, they don't value knowledge the way I do. Surely you're interested. I'll even start you off with a few of my easiest questions.
I gotta take a quiz for this bitch.
If that's the only way I can convince you to give me that book, then let's get it over with.
Splendid! Just a few questions and then I'll hand over this book. Let us begin. Before the invention of the golden snitch, which magical creature was used in a game of Quidditch?
I'm not even gonna hold you. I'm YouTubing this shit. Google. Snidget.
The Golden Snidget.
Correct! The Snidget was first introduced to Quidditch in 1269 by a wizard named Barbarous Bragg. Sadly, they're thought to be extinct. Next question. Which potion is commonly referred to as liquid luck?
I think it's the Felix Felicity. I'm not sure. Yup, I was right.
Felix Felicis.
Well done! Since it makes the drinker temporarily lucky, Felix Felicis is a banned substance in all organized competitions. The tale of the three brothers involves which magical artifacts?
Ooh. I want to say the Founder's Relic. Oh, Deathly Hollow. Oops.
The Deathly Hallows.
Correct. According to Beedle the Bard, the Deathly Hallows consist of the Elder Wand, the Resurrection Stone, and the Cloak of Invisibility. Which ball in Quidditch is the largest?
The bludgeon. Quaffle.
The Quaffle.
That's right. When a chaser throws the quaffle through one of 3 hoops in a Quidditch match, their team is awarded 10 points. True or false? Polyjuice potion allows the drinker to change species.
Yes, I believe. Damn it!
False.
Correct. While Polyjuice potion can be used to change things such as age or race, it
What
cannot
the
be
fuck did
used to
Hermione
change
take that turned her
species.
into a fucking cat?
Well, I suppose this has gone on long enough. I'll put the book back on the pedestal now. If you're inclined to test your knowledge again, I have plenty more questions I could ask you.
Hell
And I won't be
no.
giving you any more easy questions either. The next ones will be more difficult.
I'm sorry. I don't have time for a quiz at the moment.
Let me know if you change your mind.
Give me the motherfucking book.
I put the book back on the pedestal for you.
Revelio. Work at this. As the Weasley's tasks are complete, I should attend Transfiguration.
It better not be who I think it is. Ain't important to the witch. Bitch ass Columbus. That. My back is fucked up. Open sesame. I don't like that.
I suspect you are the one who has been interfering with a rather personal matter. The demiguise statues, and the moons contained therein, were placed as they were for good reason. You should not meddle in the personal affairs of others.
I don't think Mr. Pemberton meant to use his own stationery. He knows something about those demiguise moons.
Settle down.
That's
Settle
supposed
down.
to happen, though. Like, are you hurting the animal?
Transfiguration, as you may be weary of hearing me say, is an exact science that can take a lifetime to master. But we needn't be daunted. Almost anything can be transformed if you can just perceive the potential within it. As I see in all of you, tremendous witches and wizards, every one of you. Or it could just be my eyesight. Now, you all know what to do.
No. Ooh. Can I do that to my enemy?
Beautifully done.
What's up, Miss
You
Weed?
wanted to discuss my progress so far this term, Professor?
I did. You seem to have had no trouble in getting up to speed. And frankly, excelling in your schoolwork this year.
Well, I mean,
Thank you, Professor. The extra assignments have been helpful.
As I suspected they would be. Now, it seems you've been making good use of the opportunities presented by your field guide. Of course, the guide isn't the only measure of success. I've heard that you can brew an impressive Edurus potion. Hopefully, you won't need it anytime soon, but it is a valuable potion to have when it is needed.
Thank you, Professor.
I will say I'm especially impressed with all you've accomplished in light of the rumors of your extracurricular activities.
what
Were
activity?
your meetings with Professor Black's house elf and exploration of various caves down by the lake connected in any way to Professor Fig?
Not at all. I was, intrigued by stories of a giant squid and wanted to learn more. I encountered Scrope, who seemed delighted to share what he knew.
I see. I admire your penchant for learning, but do remember that your classwork and field guide are designed to educate you thoroughly. It'll be the end of the year in no time, and you'll want to be well prepared for your OWLs. I'll provide a final assessment at that time to ensure that you're ready for your exams. Until then, well done. You are dismissed.
You are dismissed. But don't dismiss me. I dismiss you. Ooh. Oh, wait, hold on.
Since our visit to Feldcroft, something dawned on me about the triptych. Meet me at the Overlook, just north of the Forbidden Forest, and I'll explain.
My plan with the helmet failed. I have another idea. I think we may be able to find what we need at a goblin mine south of Hogwarts.
Yeah.
Meet me there.
Got more
Bring
side
someone
quests.
who speaks gobbledygook.
Gobbledygook. Dragon. Damn, it's a main mission. Go mess with the sea bass. Ooh, I gotta grab the laundry out the thing after this mission.
How nice to see you, my young friend.
Is it?
It's like a place right out of a storybook.
Anakin, drop!
Anne is getting worse. If there is any chance that the relic from Slytherin's spellbook can help her, I must find it. I'm requesting your help. Meet me outside of Feldcroft, near the catacomb.
Wait. If it's a side quest, I'm doing that shit. Yeah, I'm doing that one. Only because, from what I hear, you can only get the dark arts spells through the side quest. I'm gonna go there. Because that's what I want. But it's you who I want. But it's you who I want.
Not sure how I'd fare in a little place like this.
Early, Kyle.
Mysterious and a bit
You're here. Good.
What's up,
Sebastian, that relic you mentioned.
I believe one of Slytherin's students stumbled upon the relic during an assignment to study sarcophagi in this catacomb. From what I read in a report by the student, they weren't permitted to take it with them, so I must assume it's still here. As I mentioned earlier, this relic grants its holder the power to reverse dark magic curses. If it's in this catacomb, I have to find it. For Anne. I need to see her.
I'd be interested to know what else the student discovered.
Have a look. Unfortunately, there's no name on it, but I suspect if it was important enough for Slytherin to stash in his spellbook, it's worthy of further study.
I'm ready to explore the catacomb. Perhaps we can visit Anne when we've finished.
Perfect. By the way, Ominous has been asking about you. You didn't tell him what we were doing, did you?
I didn't. I promise.
Good. Ominous would be livid if he knew what we were about to do.
Catacomb assignment yielded more than I imagined. Learning about our ancestors was illuminating. However, I stumbled upon something else I could not ignore. In an area behind the great room, which suffered decay amid the turned over sarcophagi, I discovered an oddly shaped relic. Immediately, I sensed its power. I would be thrilled to study the relic further if only the removal of objects was allowed.
I'll be interested to compare what lies inside to what I've read about this catacomb.
You coming with me, right?
I'm sure that foul smell is the scent of success. Try not to lose your nerve just yet.
You try not to lose your nerve.
Confringo!
Crucio. At least now we know we're not alone in here.
Perhaps that was it. The rest of the tomb will be insect-free.
Yeah, spiders aren't insects.
Don't start.
Confringo! Opening all of these is tempting.
We're here for a reason. I'd say opening them all is justified. This room is taller than it looks.
Son of three, GG. We Rick rock beat, yeah, but like I rock it. It really hurt. Hey. Okay. Where I damn it.
Accio! Wingardium Leviosa. Arresto Momentum.
Finding a chest in an inconspicuous loft. Brilliant.
Oh. Oh.
We've rid the world of another spider. I shall sleep better tonight.
Accio!
Which way? Which one? Which one?
Watch your step. I nearly slipped there.
Arresto Momentum. Accio. Repulso. Confringo. Bombarda. Crucible. That's better than attention. Confringo. Confringo.
It no longer feels like a tomb. I've read about catacombs that underwent expansion efforts and ran into problems, often cave-ins.
And then were abandoned.
Exactly. We'll be fine, though.
I don't like your. You're not very reassuring there, Sebastian.
Now this is the sort of great room I want to be buried in.
Surrounded by grandeur.
Grandeur and then some. Even an altar with a pile of bones. Lovely.
Bones outside a sarcophagus. Seems odd. There's something here by the altar.
Foolishly mentioned the relic in my report and was reminded to leave it where it lay, but research must come before my fealty to rule. And something about this relic. I was told that those chosen by English oak wand have powerful intuition, believe it. Therefore, when no one was looking, I acted. I conjured 2 barricades to isolate the relic. Ancestors forgive me, but I used their very bones as the key. I plan to return to it, but first I must ready myself for our next assignment. Learning the Imperious Curse. The spell said to serve well against enemies.
What did you find?
Looks like part of a student's diary. It mentions plans to return for the relic and conjuring barricades using bones.
Of course. The student's summary referenced the space beyond the Great Room, which means this can't be a dead end. Let's divide and conquer. You work on sorting out the bone barricades, I'll look around and see what we missed. Hold on to that diary entry. There may be more to it.
It does mention something else. It says their next assignment was learning the Imperious Curse.
Really? Interesting. We need to focus on moving beyond this room. But let me think for a moment.
Do you think the pages were left here on purpose?
Slytherin mentioned a student who excelled in charms and always carried a satchel stuffed full of notes. They might have been left on purpose, or the student may have simply dropped them.
Of course. I'll start to search for those barricades.
Brilliant. There's more to this than even I imagined. Accio, look! Bones stacked holding on either side of this archway.
Leave no stone unturned. Or in this case, no bone.
Expelliarmus, Arresto Momentum, Confringo! We've rid the world of another spider. I shall sleep better tonight.
Accio! Wingardium Leviosa! Accio! That's Wingardium Leviosa. Accio! Wingardium Leviosa! Accio! Wingardium Leviosa! Accio! Wingardium Leviosa! Accio! We're in a tomb, and assume eerie sounds come with the territory. Wingardium Leviosa! Accio! Accio! Wingardium Leviosa! Accio! Wingardium Leviosa! You've done it!
Oh.
I knew we'd get through. I felt it in my bones.
Nice.
This should be fun.
Confringo! Before we trudge on further, I've just realized something. The student's diary mentions the Imperious Curse. I wouldn't be surprised if we're going to need it here. It's an unforgivable, but useful when you're outnumbered. Places the victim completely under the caster's control. So, if you'd like to learn Imperio, I can teach you.
It's probably wise to know the spell.
I couldn't agree more. A spell that could save your life shouldn't be unforgivable. You have a
I
lot at
agree.
stake. You have an ability that evidently no one's seen for centuries. Focus your wand movement. It's not an easy spell to master.
Ooh. I got one more after this.
There we go. Something troubling ahead. Be on your guard.
Imperial! Confringo! Bombarda! Cruising!
Locked off.
Another barricade. Considering how well you did on the last one, this should be a cinch.
How gracious of you.
I try. That worked. Keep going.
Imperial!
We've rid the world of another spider.
Accio! Wingardium Leviosa! Confringo! Defendo! Defendo! Stupid! Imperio! Leviosa! Descendo! Confringo! Glacius! Defendo! Confringo! Defendo! Cruiser! That spell got my attention. Never knew spiders can make such a mess.
Bit dramatic, isn't it?
Now,
Confringo! Depulso! Accio!
ooh. You are creepy bitch.
Confringo!
Okay, hold on. Go this way first.
This catacomb has suffered decay, just as the student's summary described.
I doubt anyone's been here in quite some time.
Come on, bro. Excuse me. I don't wear headgear. I'm not wearing hockey pants. Though it's you who I want. Yeah, for real.
Revelio.
Whack. Whack. Oh, Sebastian. This way.
Revelio. Accio. Revelio. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Accio. Accio.
Ah. That one.
Wingardium Leviosa.
You are head and shoulders above these bones. Nicely done.
Stop with the puns, bro.
I see why Slytherin's
Revelio.
so entranced with this place.
Confringo.
For a moment there, I thought that'd never end.
You. Spider. Spider. Spider.
Accio.
Dead end. Lovely. All that for nothing.
Hold on. Don't give up yet.
Revelio.
Relic contains abundant potential. Possibilities could benefit not only wizardkind but the world. But the dark sacrifice involved. Realize its intent may be too great. Till we know more, please do not remove this relic. Oh, and I just fucking.
Sebastian! The relic! Look!
Oh.
Could it be?
Okay, we gotta have a conversation.
The note and rendition of the relic. It matches. This must be where the student left the relic.
I can't believe it. After all this, it lines up. We've really found it.
I feel like
What
you
do you
gonna be one of my
suppose is
bigger
meant by
enemies, bro.
The dark sacrifice required to realize the relic's potential.
I have no idea. But we're here for the relic.
I'm willing to ignore what the journal entry says. We're taking the relic.
Agreed. This is meant to be. For Anne's sake, I'm taking it. Let's get to Feldcroft. I must keep this relic secret, especially from my uncle.
Yeah, he not gonna be too happy. Yo, who the fuck is that?
Is that ominous?
Oh,
Ominous. The sounds we kept hearing. It was you.
You gave me no choice. I had to follow you. Sebastian, please, leave the relic alone. We can find another way to help Anne.
he's gonna kill him.
I'm sorry, Ominous, but I'm taking it.
No, you're not. If you won't put it back, then I will.
Hold on, both of you. Sebastian, please, take a step back.
Fine. But Ominous knows I won't step back from a fight.
Can't believe this.
Oh,
How much did you hear?
Everything. I heard you encourage Sebastian to take the relic.
Sebastian's done his research. He knows what he's doing.
that I don't
Sebastian
agree
makes
with.
things sound easy when they could be impossible or dangerous. We need to stop him.
And if nothing will change his mind?
Something has to. I need your help.
Sebastian's right. We need that relic.
I'm sorry. My mind is made up.
Are you willing to sacrifice your friendship over this?
I might be. How could I choose to stand by and watch him do this?
What if the choice wasn't yours? You wouldn't be to blame for what happens.
What in the world are you suggesting? Imperio?
That's what I'm saying. I would take all responsibility. This could save your friendship. I know how to cast it. Sebastian taught me. But I won't do it unless you agree.
This is insanity. I can't believe you would ask this of me.
Sebastian is never going to give up trying to cure Anne. If you try and stop him now, he'll never forgive you.
Fine. This is unfathomable. But I suppose if you want that responsibility, it may just save what is left of my friendship with Sebastian. Remember, this is what I was telling you about the dark arts. They come with a cost. You may well regret making this choice. Do what you have to do. Cast it. Before I change my mind.
Imperio! Step aside, Ominous. Stay in place until we're out of sight.
I will.
Sebastian, come on.
What did you do?
Imperio. It was the only way to get out of here without a fight.
Ominous, I'm sorry.
Sebastian, we have to go.
Did we do the wrong thing?
You need the relic.
I know. But not like this.
Ominous and I agreed. Surely there's a difference between casting Imperio on someone without their knowledge and casting it with permission.
I understand what you're saying. I do, but...
I've taken full responsibility. You have my word.
But he's dead. Guarantee you a spider got his ass. Guarantee it. I can guarantee that
How
I'm
long will the spell last? How long must Ominous stay in the tomb?
The curse is lifted already. He'll easily find his way out of the catacomb just as we did. He'll be all right, Sebastian.
I don't know if you know that. Damn, bro, you want me to run that far? That's a wild concept. But it's you who I want.
When we get to Feldcroft, I'd rather Anne not know what had to be done to get this relic. She thinks like Ominous. It'd only upset her.
It's like my common sense tells me that this is gonna go.
Good.
What is it?
Smoke! Over there, by the hamlets.
Oh, no.
Feldcroft's in trouble. They're under attack.
Let's hurry.
Who the fuck do you
I've
think
been
you are?
fighting him all you were wrong. When do you take to give up? Little much. Was that your best? Let's get this over with. Enjoy suffering, do ya?
Bombarder! Lumos!
I can learn it. Rather unwise coming to me. Stop it! I'm not ready there.
Accio! Torso! We've got them. They'll retreat. We'll make them retreat. Accio! Arrest them. Stop him, Gringo!
Keep out of the way! Let me
Now you.
Arrest them.
To the right!
Confront them. Or harder.
Boy! What have you done?
What have I done? I just saved your...
my sister.
With an unforgivable curse. From that damned book, no doubt. Your father would be ashamed. You've gone too far, Sebastian. Stay away from her. From all of us.
What did my uncle expect me to do?
Yeah.
The Imperious curse saved Anne's life. That goblin was going to kill her.
I think you did the right thing.
You did
now.
what you had to do.
If I have to keep proving that to my uncle, I will. He cannot banish me from my own home. From my sister.
It might be best to let him calm down a while. May I speak to him? Perhaps I can help to ease the tension a bit.
You may be right. Very well. Probably best if I get away from here for a while. I'll head back to Hogwarts.
What was he thinking?
Pardon me, Mr. Sallow.
What Sebastian did was inexcusable. You cannot possibly be about to defend him.
Sebastian and I have encountered Ranrock's loyalists before. That goblin would have killed Anne.
This family does not resort to using dark magic, even against our enemies. What Sebastian did cannot be undone. That you are defending Sebastian's behavior at all tells me everything I need to know. You are as guilty as he is. Sebastian is to come nowhere near Feldcroft, nowhere near Anne. Unforgivable curses are so named for a reason. If I hear that either of you continues down this path, if either of you uses dark magic, I will notify the headmaster immediately.
Oh, bitch, you gotta go.
Why, Sebastian?
I wonder. Lucky. You a lucky motherfucker. And okay, so you ain't speaking.
Revelio.
In the underground. My chamber. Yeah, my chamber. Oh my god. I don't know. That damn ibuprofen did not help. Not even a little fucking bit. Jesus.
Handy resource indeed, your field guide. I'm most pleased to be included.
Foolish child. Do you have any idea how many muggles the Ministry had to obliviate to cover up your actions? You could have been killed. You could have exposed us all. If I lose my job, it will be you to blame.
Hopefully.
Did you speak with my uncle?
Yeah.
I wish I had better news about your uncle and Anne.
Well, what did he say?
I'm afraid he wants you nowhere near Feldcroft. Nor Anne.
I had to stop that goblin from killing my sister. He had no right to banish me from my own twin. If he thinks banishing me means I'm going to give up on Anne, he's sorely mistaken.
He also said he cannot excuse the use of dark magic in any form, and that if he hears of either of us using it, he'll go straight to Professor Black.
Huh? That relic, dark magic or not, is the key to saving Anne. To reverse that curse. I will not lose Anne for good. I should send the crest to Anne. She'll know that we need to meet.
I'm afraid I don't follow.
Nothing, just a thought. Now I'm more determined than ever to learn what power that relic has.
No. Tell me
What did you mean you'd send Anne a crest so that she'd know to meet you?
We just lost our parents, and we were packing up to go and live with Solomon. We couldn't take everything. She was carefully organizing her prized possessions, a box of artifacts she'd collected to do with our family. Jewelry, cards, old photographs. She got to her favorite, a handmade crest, and without a second thought she handed it to me. "This will keep you safe," she said. "It holds no enchantment, but I've kept it with me since. That's how I can reach Anne. I'll get the crest to her with plans to meet."
Be careful, Sebastian. Your uncle could intercept it. We'll be expelled.
Even if Ominous is upset with us, he has no love lost for his family. He'd use their connections to the headmaster if we needed his help.
That's if
I shall wait to hear from you then. Thank you. I very much appreciate you standing by me through all of this. I'll send you an hour when I have news.
Alright. I'll be a moment. I gotta take the laundry up out of the thing. 1 second. My back is fucked up. Oh. Whew. Oh, man. that up there. Block that up right there. Ooh, my bad. Oh, yeah,
Not sure what I did to deserve that.
It was an accident, bro. You're taking everything personal. Hold on. Hold the phone so I could just let you know what's going on. Da 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 da. I was gonna clean my room till I got high. Ooh. All right. Yeah. Oh yeah. That's where I was gonna. That's where I was going to go. Hit that right quick.
Off on another adventure, are we?
Oh, you could say something like that.
Lives here.
I thought my owl might pique your interest.
I came as soon as I could.
I'd been so preoccupied by all that happened with Ominis in the catacomb, not to mention my uncle's reaction, that I'd
What would he have
almost
said if
forgotten
I
what it
didn't
was that
do that?
struck me about that triptych. This is the view painted on the canvas that was left on it.
That's incredible. You know this area well.
And while I was waiting for you, I scouted around and discovered an abandoned mine nearby, surrounded by Ranrock's loyalists.
Do you think there's a connection to the triptych?
I've no idea, but perhaps they're searching it, the way they did Rookwood Castle and Isidora's Manor. How do we want to handle this?
We need to see what they're doing, but let's not draw their attention.
Very well.
And I still have that rune symbol we found on the triptych. If there is a connection, I suspect we'll see that symbol again.
After you.
I think I can wear this bitch now. Ooh, kinda clean. Go with that one. After me.
Revelio.
There they are up ahead.
I'll let you lead.
No one enters this mine. Kill anyone who tries.
Ranrock's loyalists are out for blood.
Someone there? You haven't had mushroom stew like what my mother used to make. Like heads of lettuce, those mushrooms were. What's that? Who's there?
Petrificus totalis.
All of Ranrock's loyalists deserve the same fate. Nice work. This is going well.
We make a good team.
We do at that.
Once again, we could fight our way through or be discreet.
You know which one I'd choose?
How long for a bacon and mushroom stew?
totalis.
Isn't that? Don't you kill them doing that? What makes an unforgivable curse unforgivable? The fact that it kills, or the fact that it's, I don't know, does it like manipulate you? I assume.
For better or for worse, we're in. Revelio.
Ooh.
Patricius totalis. This mine looks like a tomb.
It was closed after accidents were reported. Now I see why.
Confringo. I don't see any goblins in these webs.
Too disgusting for even a spider to prey on.
Here we go.
Seems quiet. Too quiet, if you ask me.
Confringo.
Dare you? Why? Why can't I hit you?
How many Hogwarts loyalists are in here?
Too many. They definitely think there's something here they want. Arresto momentum. It's no wonder spiders give people goosebumps.
Could be the hairy legs, or the soulless eyes, or the venomous fangs.
Smashing.
Should have thought to conjure stairs.
Reparo.
Cool. I like the Reparo spell. Oh, man. Hey.
Confringo.
Yeah, fuck y'all little trolls up.
We're making quick work of them.
Professor Hecat would be proud.
She would at that. Ranrock's loyalists have all but declared war. We've still not seen a single rune symbol.
I think we're going to be a bit distracted from runes for a moment.
An unwelcome distraction at that.
We have another fight on our hands.
Why am I not surprised?
Who is it?
Who's there? Who do you think you are? Cease your making this too easy.
Confringo! Confringo! This is all Stupid! Glacier! Potato! Potato! Stupid one! We're not finished yet. Stupid woman! They will wait. Imperial!
Certainly cleared the room.
I don't know why Gryffindors get credit for bravery. We Slytherins are teeming with it.
And we're much more fun to fight with.
Confringo! Revelio! Confringo! Protego! Confringo!
Peace. A rune symbol above the cavern door.
Ranrock's loyalists never knew to look for it.
Wasn't expecting that.
The world floated back to me as if in a watery haze. How long had I been unconscious? I only remember his eyes, empty of sorrow, yes, but also I recall feeling a sense of euphoria as I watched the pain vanish, but then everything started to turn. When I fell, I must have hit my head. I neither feel nor see a mark, but the pain is throbbing. Only hope it is not the Black Death. At least he is no longer in pain.
What do you have there?
Revelio!
A journal entry by Isadora.
Hopefully it will help us unravel more of this mystery.
Sebastian, I think I found something. A canvas piece.
Brilliant. Our efforts weren't in vain after all. Still,
These symbols mean
something about this place feels odd.
yeah.
Lumos!
Where'd you go, Seabass?
If the triptych led us here to find this bit of canvas, we can probably assume that Isadora Morganach was here.
She seems to have been everywhere.
But if she was using the Undercroft and the cellar beneath her manor in Feldcroft, why would she create this space?
And why hide it behind cryptic rune symbols and ancient magic that no one but you could see?
Isadora and Percival Rackham, another of the Keepers, could see traces of ancient magic too.
Rackham? I haven't heard his name before.
His are some of the memories I've seen. I don't think he and Isadora saw eye to eye on how this magic should be used.
This is all rather baffling. Let's take the canvas back to the triptych. Perhaps the answers are there. This place is odd, to be sure, but I'm fascinated by it. Now, for the trek back out of here and to Hogwarts.
Unless...
Damn, I went too fast.
And now for the moment of truth.
It has to fit. Please tell me you recognize the location in this bit of canvas.
The good news is I do, in fact.
And the bad news?
We're in for more trouble. I know that coast. Ranrock has taken over a huge mine in the surrounding area. Marrenweem has suffered for it. It's as bad as Feldcroft's become. Should we head there now?
We should wait.
Why?
All this time, we've been a step behind Ranrock. I may know someone who could help us get ahead.
Who is that?
Someone who knows Ranrock personally. They asked me not to mention their name to anyone.
A goblin? Tell me I'm wrong. You know goblins cursed my sister to shut her up. Said she should be seen and not heard.
I do, but not all goblins
Not all goblins what? Have you forgotten Feldcroft? Have you forgotten the mine we just went through?
No, Sebastian, I haven't. You're not listening to me.
Why would I listen to someone so ignorant?
You don't know what you're saying. Take a breath for a moment.
Oh, I know precisely what I'm saying. Unbelievable.
Listen here, you little bitch. Been standing by your goddamn side, you man. You, sir, are a poppycock. That. One. Let's see what's up with Mummy.
You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented flu powder.
Blue powder?
So frustrating. You wanted to speak with me, Mother?
I had hoped to speak with you alone, Natsai.
Your message mentioned your concern about an unusual creature that was spotted in the woods near Hogsmeade. That could have been anything.
You know what it was, Natsai.
I am allowed to leave the castle. I am always careful, Mother.
Careful? Officer Singer disagrees. She sent me an owl telling me that you have been trying to collect evidence of some kind against dark wizards. She berated me for not keeping a closer eye on you, and she is right. I do not want you visiting Hogsmeade for the near future.
But Mother!
My little gazelle, you are well-intentioned, but you must not meddle in the affairs of dangerous people.
If someone had meddled in Matabeleland, Father would still be with us.
Ooh.
I must get to class. Perhaps your friend can get you to listen to reason.
No.
So frustrating. She never listens to me.
She called you her little gazelle. Is that a term of endearment where you're from?
It is specific to me. I am the unusual creature in Hogsmeade she mentioned. Self-transfiguration is not taught at Hogwarts, so I am gently discouraged from practicing it. However, I am an animagus, and it is in my gazelle form that I have been able to wander the Highlands rather freely until now, much to my mother's chagrin. That is how I managed to spy on Rookwood and Harlow.
Were you born an animagus, or did you learn to become one?
Animagi are not born. The process is quite elaborate. It involves holding a mandrake leaf in one's mouth for an entire month, then placing the leaf in a crystal phial so that it is imbued with moonlight, then adding one of your own hairs. And that is just the beginning. Self-transfiguration is common among students at Wagadu, but Professor Weasley considers it much too dangerous to teach at Hogwarts.
Can you choose what form your animagus will take?
Oh no, a person's animagus form is determined by their personality. My mother is convinced that my form is a gazelle because I adapt well to any situation. I believe it is because I can sense danger and keep my wits about me.
How does it feel to transform into an animal?
Well, the first time it can be a bit unnerving. I felt a kind of searing pain and a strong double heartbeat. But it gets easier the more you do it. I no longer feel any pain, and I must say, I find a sense of comfort in the double heartbeat. And I love being able to view the world from a different perspective.
You could pee wherever you want, huh?
Now the nickname makes sense. What an extraordinary ability to have.
It is. I love transforming, but Mother is less enthusiastic about it. She says that no creature, especially one as rare as a gazelle, should be bounding about where poaching has become so prevalent. She claims that she has foreseen tragedy befall me in my gazelle form. But she has used her sight to control me too many times. I no longer believe it.
I don't want to be a bad influence on the people I'm cool with.
She's concerned for your safety. It may be best for you to stay away from Hogsmeade for now.
That may be safe, but I do not believe that it would be best. Do you? You could have fled the moment you discovered that Rookwood, Harlow, and Ranrock were after you, but you did not. I choose to act as you have. I must deal with Rookwood and Harlow, not hide from them.
I am the chosen.
My mother cannot know where I am all the time. Thank you for being here during that rather awkward conversation.
I want to transform. Dragon debrief. Let's see, Mr. Pierce. Where you be? Where you be? Boom, 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 boom.
Does it get any more cozy than Hogsmeade?
I might even notice that little stripe right there.
Those statues.
Excuse me.
Pardon me, sir, but about those curious demiguise statues I've seen.
What? Who are you? Why do you ask?
They're quite clever.
Oh, thank you. A lot of craftsmanship and care went into them. I assume.
So you did create them?
Yes, I did. It was a ploy to give that pathetic oaf Moon a taste of the grief he caused me years ago. You are the one who's been pilfering them.
I am, at the request of Mr. Moon. I received your owl on your stationery.
Ah, well, fitting Moon would enlist a student. Too cowardly to do it himself. Hasn't changed a bit. Even when we were at school, he was a cowardly bully. Gave me a horrible nickname, which I shan't repeat. I was thrilled when we left school and he seemed gone for good. Then I started seeing him around Hogsmeade. It was too much. Even if I do take satisfaction in that his life's destiny was to be a lowly caretaker.
Mr. Moon does a good deal for the school, and he's taught me a lot. He's terrified of those statues.
I know. You should have seen his face when that boggart appeared. Oh, priceless. That's when I knew what I needed to do. I simply didn't want to encounter him anymore. So, I shrewdly put a boggart in his path to learn his greatest fear. I then created the demiguise statues to keep him in his place, so to speak. The moons were an inspired play on his name. It worked brilliantly. Until you started clearing them out.
Sounds as if Mr. Moon deserved what he got. But perhaps it's time you both moved on.
Fair point, I suppose. If they've terrified him, as you say, he may have learned his lesson.
Yeah.
Where's the ministry, eh?
I'll fly to him. Take to the sky.
Revelio.
Sometimes it seems all roads lead to Hogsmeade.
together.
Bro, you just kick it in the same spot, don't you?
Mr. Moon, I've learned who's behind the demiguise statues. It was an old schoolmate of yours, Piers Pemberton.
Oh, I might have known. Pigtails Piers.
Yes, him. That's the one.
Oh, he could always take a joke, Piers. He's playing with me. Ha! Hasn't changed a bit. Oh, I wonder if he still has the flowing locks. Pigtails. Clever, clever man. I'd no idea he was so devious. I must go and congratulate him. Whatever statues remain seem less terrifying now that I know they were put out by old pigtails. Continue collecting them if you like. As for me, I'm gonna go and pay a visit to my old friend.
That's not gonna go too well. Sorry, that was an asshole move. Oh shit. Dragon debrief. Dragon? Batman? Batman, you say?
Hogsmeade, here I come.
Oh, free room.
Where they go?
Over here.
This is a change of pace from our last outing.
Don't remind me. The thought of that tent still makes my blood boil. I've been thinking about those poor dragons in the fighting ring. The collars they were wearing, they appeared to be goblin silver. I think a collar is precisely what we found at that poacher camp. I've never known poachers to use anything like that before.
The dragon that attacked my carriage was wearing a collar, and Professor Fig was genuinely baffled by its behavior.
That attack always did strike me as a little strange, seemingly coming out of nowhere. Surely you aren't suggesting that the collars somehow control the poor creatures?
Yeah. Exactly.
Merlin, I don't think the dragon we set free was wearing a collar, but we should check. And if we can find her, we can return her egg.
I don't want to.
That's a good idea. We need to see this through.
I'll start looking into it right away. There was something else that I wanted to discuss with you. I didn't want to press it before.
Don't be nosy, Poppy.
It seems I may have caused you more trouble with Victor Rookwood. Why is he after you?
If it's all right with you, I'd rather not say. At least not at the moment.
Understood. We all have our secrets. I shan't press for more details. In fact, I should probably be going. I'd like to track that dragon down as soon as I can. I'll let you know when I have news of her location.
I'll say it again. Can't thank you enough for helping to save the village from those trolls.
All good, Serona. Cruise. You in my motherfucking room of requirement, motherfucker? I don't know you like that. Astronomy tower. The astronomy tower.
I've always said that travel broadens the mind.
I hadn't met any of my cousins.
Oh, how fun aside! You must try it.
Hate him. I hate these.
Hello there.
Revelio.
Can't get over it. Got his ass right over this shit.
Hello there.
Hello, Amit. Do I recall you saying that you speak gobbledygook?
I did. I mean, I do. Speak it. Is this to do with the goblin I saw you with in Hogsmeade?
It
How
is.
you know?
His name is Lodgok. We could use your help with something. He's waiting for me near a goblin mine. Would you be willing to help?
Of course. How exciting. I mean, well, might this be dangerous?
I think he simply wants to show me something that involves gobbledygook. If it helps, he's a friend of Sirona's.
Good to hear. Good to hear. If Sirona trusts him, then I feel much better.
Lodgok is waiting. Shall we go?
Of course. I just want to check the pronunciation of a couple of key terms first. So I will meet you there.
Gobbledygook. Damn, all the way to fuck over here, bro. Look for flu flame. At least the loading screens ain't too crazy. It's been a while since I've...
It's like a place right out of a storybook. Oh, here's a pleasant surprise. Who lived here, I wonder?
Ow. Hey, bro.
A friend who speaks gobbledygook is meeting us. Before he arrives, perhaps you could tell me why we're here?
Of course. Unfortunately, presenting Ranrock with the Helmet of Urtkot did not have the effect I'd hoped. Because he knew the details surrounding its plunder, he presumed I'd had help from a witch or wizard in retrieving it.
You said this would repair the chasm between the two of you. How did you not expect him to react this way?
I'm afraid we do not have the luxury of rational expectation when it comes to Ranrock. Damn Bragbor and his blasted journals.
Bragbor?
An ancestor of Ranrock's, renowned metal worker. If we are to work together, I suppose I must tell you more. Not long ago, Ranrock sent me to collect a recently unearthed set of Bragbor's journals. They described repositories that Bragbor had been commissioned to build for a group of witches and wizards.
What do you mean, repositories?
Large, magically fortified receptacles crafted from goblin metal. Ranrock recruited others to help me locate the repositories. We were to search anywhere that was connected to 5 names mentioned in the journals: Rackham, Fitzgerald, Bakar, Morganach, and Rookwood.
Rookwood Castle.
That is where we began our search.
Why does Ranrock care so much about these repositories?
He cares about what they contain. For centuries, wizards have refused to share their magical knowledge with goblins. Your kind will not even let us carry wands. Thus, many goblins, myself included, have spent our lives mistrusting wizard kind. Ranrock was convinced that the repositories contained a magical power that wizards wanted to keep for themselves. He is determined to take it for goblin kind. But
Here comes my friend Amit. Probably best to continue our conversation later.
Greetings, Lord Cock. It is an honor, sir.
You speak gobbledygook.
Oh, Bacalio.
Enough. Please do not tell me that was meant to be gobbledygook.
Well, yes. Perhaps my pronunciation was a bit off. I imagine certain dialects differ?
Pronunciation is not the issue. I barely recognize that as language. I trust you can read gobbledygook better than you can speak it.
I can, Sir Lodgok.
Just Lodgok. Thankfully, we only need someone who can decipher written plans, since I cannot join you in the mine.
What written plans? And why can't you come with us?
We need some idea of what Ranrock knows or is plotting. I suspect a careless loyalist may have left plans behind. And I'm unable to join you because I cannot risk anyone reporting my presence to Ranrock. All you need to do is not be seen, either by the eye above the enchanted door or a loitering loyalist.
What else should we know about the enchanted door?
The door will not open while the eye can see you. You and your friend must be invisible to it to gain access. From what I know of wizard magic, that shouldn't be too difficult to achieve.
Amit and I can do this.
I will await your return. I shall see you.
What are Amit and I to do again?
Remain unseen.
Amit and
I...
Hey, bro, I hope I don't need the fucking potion.
I'm quite good at sneaking about. You'll see.
The door is looking at us.
Books so rarely prepare one for reality. A real goblin mine. It's even grander than I had expected.
Shut up, Amit.
I cannot believe I met a goblin.
Let's just learn what we can and get out.
Look at this lift. Impressive workmanship for so simple a device.
Confringo! Impressive workmanship aside, it's the only way forward.
I still can't believe we're inside a real goblin mine.
This boy gonna get us killed.
I've read about mines like this, but seeing one is something else altogether.
We need to be careful, as I'm sure you know, not all goblins are as friendly as Lodgok, to say the least.
Come on, Amit.
Clever.
Hello? You will regret coming.
That was a little more than I'm used to.
Let us through here safely, Amit. You have my word. Confringo!
I feel like a character from one of the adventure books I read during the summer holidays.
Let's take a look around, Amit. See if we can find any plans.
A schematic? Let me know if you see any more plans or schematics. We can't return to Lodgok empty-headed.
Revelio.
If I'm translating this correctly, and I think that I am, they're building something rather large. But what? There must be more notes around here. What could they be building?
If only I could get my hands on Fig or that student.
Revelio.
We'll go back there if we need to.
Confringo.
Fine.
Wouldn't mind a plum job at Gringotts. Suit me, sitting around all day. Mind you, I suppose it could get a bit boring.
Fascinating to see gobbledygook written in a goblin hand. The flourishes are extraordinary. I will get to the bottom of what they've been building down here.
Alright, I mean, it's gonna be the, it's gonna not be so fun for you. It's going to be quite fun for me. You tell anybody I use an unforgivable curse, and I swear to God, I will use it on you. Or in this case, I swear to Merlin.
This is a waste of my talents.
Is somebody there? Hello?
Revelio.
Way to fight! Such arrogance.
Confringo.
Oh, this really is too much.
Stay close. I've handled much worse.
Another boiler. This place is more complex than I had expected.
Confringo.
I wonder if the boiler powers the lever. I suspect it must.
Accio. Revelio.
Another schematic. What are they going to build? This mine is too small for whatever it is. Devil's snare. Nasty stuff if we're not careful.
not an entanglement we need right now.
The wizards will have no choice but to submit to us.
Yes, of course.
Yes, Totalis.
What's that? Who's there?
Never anything interesting around here.
Someone there? How childish!
Arrest them, momentum.
What are you doing? What is this? Ready?
One harder. Potato!
If only Ranrock were here to see it!
Not quite.
How many of them are there?
That should be the last of them I'll meet.
I'll be quiet.
The last gem it takes.
This is not good. They're building enormous drills, bigger than this mine could contain.
Let's get out of here and tell Lodcock what we found. Confringo! Accio!
I need a moment to catch my breath. This was more than I bargained for.
Stop being a
Glad
bitch.
you came with me, Amit. Now that we know what they're up to, we can get out of here.
Fuck.
Aloha Mora.
Aloha Mora. me all of your money. How the fuck I get out of here? I have to go that way?
We're almost out of here, Amit. Look, the lift.
A welcome sight indeed. Can we please talk about what just happened?
That wasn't so bad, was it?
It was. It really was. I'm afraid I've had enough adventure for one day. For a lifetime, perhaps.
Thank you, Amit. I couldn't have done it without you. Now, if you don't mind, I'd like to have a word with Lodgok.
Understood? I'll leave you to it. Your goblin secrets are safe with me, but I get to write the book about this escapade someday.
That's fine.
Without further ado, adieu.
They're building enormous drills. We found their plans. Ranrock must be searching for the repositories.
I fear you are correct. Other than Rookwood Castle, however, I do not know where else he plans to search.
I've been wondering about something else you said before we entered the mine.
Yes?
If you share Ranrock's views, then why are you helping me?
I expected Rookwood Castle to be deserted when I arrived to begin my search. So was surprised to find a witch there who had set up a sort of improvised research site. She was studying something so intently that she almost didn't notice me. When she looked up, I thought she would react with fear or disdain. But instead she did something that I will never forget. Without a moment's hesitation, she smiled and asked me to sit with her. She told me that she was a researcher and showed me a small, oddly shaped container with a strange symbol on it. She was certain it was made of goblin metal, but was unable to open it. She wanted to work together.
Are you talking about Isadora? Oh.
Yes. But how did you...
Professor Fig's wife. He told me of her research, and I know of the container.
Ah. The reverence with which she talked of goblins and their intelligence and skill, it caught me entirely off guard. I'd never been treated with such respect by a witch or wizard. So, to my surprise, I let her study the container if she would allow me to search the castle on my own. We parted ways, with her promising to share what she'd learned. More of Ranrock's recruits arrived, and we began to dig, eventually locating the first repository. Ranrock was thrilled with our discovery, but furious when I told him about Miriam. Berated me for trusting a witch, and I heard she'd been killed.
You think Ranrock murdered her?
Oh. I don't want to believe it, but I don't know. After that, something shifted in me. I had seen how the power from the repositories was transforming Ranrock, transforming all of them. I could no longer remain a part of it.
Thank you, Lodgok, for telling me this.
I tell you all of this so that you understand what is at stake. Ranrock never found all of Bragbor's journals, but the ones he did find suggest that Bragbor at some point built a repository far greater in size than the one beneath Rookwood Castle. What you've discovered here today worries me deeply. If Ranrock learns of the location of that repository, I fear we shall be destined for a great war. I will find out what Ranrock knows. Watch for my owl.
Oh, we'll go back to the castle. We go in the screen.
I hope Professor
I believe my next broom upgrade to be even more impressive than the last. Come by Spint Witches as soon as you can.
Damn it. I can't, Albie. I gotta work. Ravenclaw Tower. Well, if you came through, I appreciate it. If you end up watching on YouTube, I appreciate it as well. I'm gonna continue this probably a couple days. The work week is starting. I'm out of here, man.